David Ian Hewlett is an English-Canadian actor, writer, director, and voice actor best known for his role as Dr. Rodney McKay on the Canadian-American science fiction TV shows Stargate SG-1, Stargate Atlantis and Stargate Universe. Hewlett first gained fame for his role as Grant Jansky in the 1996 Canadian TV series, Traders, and a year later, appeared as David Worth in the 1997 Canadian psychological horror film Cube. He later played bad-tempered airplane pilot Douglas Hunsiker in the 2011 movie, Rise of the Planet of the Apes. In addition, Hewlett is also known for his role in the 1988 horror film Pin and the 1991 science fiction film Scanners 2, The New Order. Hewlett currently has a recurring role in Dark Matter as Tabor Kalk, a merchant who also serves as the team's handler. Early life: Hewlett was born in Rhyl, Surrey, and moved with his family to Canada at the age of 4. Hewlett later became a series regular on the series Traders and Kung Fu, The Legend Continues, and also starred in the film Cube. Before his acting career took off, he ran Dark Hill Media, a website design firm, and also founded FuSefilm.com, a now defunct internet community for filmmakers. Career: Hewlett got his first computer in his mid-teens and became a self-described computer nerd. While attending high school in Toronto, he launched his acting career, starring in student films by Vincenzo Natali. He dropped out of high school in his senior year to pursue careers in acting and computing, beginning his acting career in 1984 at the age of 16. Hewlett has appeared in many low-budget horror films, such as The Dark Side and the minor cult favorites Scanners 2, The New Order and Pin. He also guest-starred in several television series. In 1996, he landed one of his better-known roles, as Grant Jansky on Traders. In 1997, Hewlett worked again with Natali, starring in the critically acclaimed thriller Cube as Worth the Architect, a role that saw the rise of his stardom due to the commercial success of the low-budget Canadian film. Hewlett, an avid science fiction fan, has been quoted saying that Doctor Who, a sci-fi program in his native Britain, is what first sparked his love for the genre, and that he made science fiction when he was younger in Britain on his 8mm camera with friends. Hewlett more or less had his early dreams of working in science fiction made into a reality when he first had a 4-episode guest role on Stargate SG-1 as the Stargate expert Rodney McKay, which eventually grew into his starring role on Stargate Atlantis. In 2007, Hewlett appeared as a guest star in the first episode of the TV series Sanctuary, a show produced by and starring Stargate actress Amanda Tapping. He played Larry Tolson, a patient suffering from a form of psychosis, who was shot and wounded before being taken into custody by police as a murder suspect. There were no plans for him to reprise this role. In 2006 he wrote and directed A Dog's Breakfast starring himself, his sister Kate Hewlett, his dog Mars, and Stargate Atlantis co-stars Paul McGillian, Christopher Judge and Rachel Luttrell. On July of the same year, Hewlett created a YouTube channel named Fanatical. In 2014, Hewlett also directed the supernatural horror science fiction film Debug, with Jason Momoa, who starred alongside Hewlett in the Canadian-American sci-fi series, Stargate Atlantis, Gene Angusen and Adrian Holmes, in the leading roles. In 2015, Hewlett will appear in a 4-episode arc in the sci-fi TV series Dark Matter, based off the comic book of the same name. Filmography. References. External links: David Hewlett at the Internet Movie Database, David Hewlett on Twitter, David Hewlett's channel on YouTube, MSFDWB birthday charity auction in 2009 for Doctors Without Borders.